Welcome back, my computer didders. What the fuck? This isn't Minecraft. Where am I? I'm scared. Change confuses and angers me. Alright, I've already played through the entirety of Spooky's Jumpscare Mansion. If you want to watch that, I'll put a link on the screen or something. If I can't figure out how to do that, just go fucking scrub through my video upload history. We're going to be doing Karamari Hospital this time, which sounds promising. This is something that was not available when I last played this game. This is like a... I think it's unlockable. It gets unlocked when you beat this version. Or it's something that the developers did not add until recently, because I guess technically this and all other games are perpetually in early access, which is cool and shitty. It's cool because new stuff is always being added. Your favorite games always have new things to look at. It's shitty because the trade-off is always that you get incomplete games for the price of full games. There's also a gamepad title. What do you think about that shit? I've covered this before. I'm not a snob. I used to be a snob. I used to be a touch-only snob. But this game would get nothing out of touch controller support. Keep your chin up to better receive all of Satan's semen as it sprays across your face. Already starting on a high note. This is a hospital? This is Trump's America, folks. This is Trump care. I love me some of that delicious low-hanging fruit. I forgot how cozy this game is. This feels really good in VR just because the visual simplicity is not too crowded or complex. It gives me the same feel as a lot of older retro shooters, but implemented better natively in VR than they could ever be, because they weren't designed around it in the first place. How come when I look to one side the fog recedes? Is that science? Am I seeing science on my computer screen? Oh, what's up?
How hell you got all the way down here? I didn't even remember there were rooms down here.
That's not encouraging.
Well, good luck.
You can't see up her dress because she's a sprite. The first of many bamboozles to come. So I think, the bad ending because I was too violent. I think if you don't use the axe on anybody but the boss, you get the good ending. There's a shitload of endings, but I'm not going through 1,000 rooms every time just to see what they all are. I'm not going to pretend like my time's important or anything. It's not, but I'm still not going through 1,000 rooms every time. What's on here? This is like a Dell 1999 computer. Can I play Duke Nukem 3D on this? And get scolded by my mother for looking at pixelated stripper titties? Man, that was fire when you're like 14 and you're not supposed to be seeing boobies at all, but you find them in a video game. It's because it brings together the three things you love the most. Video games, the left boob, and the right boob. You count them individually. That's how real OGs do it. Microaggression! Where's the transgender bathroom? Where's the transgender... Oh. How dare you assume my gender by blocking off the women's bathroom? In Soviet Russia, gender assumes you! Oh, well maybe this is the women's bathroom. But I hit use. Did I get a key from that? Out of order. How can it... Oh. It still looks nasty to me. This still looks like microwave ramen. Although I had some curry udon that was pretty good. I know that shit's bad for my body because of all the sodium. But I'm not too attached to this thing called life. This thing called... It sounds like a concept album. Am I gonna find old people here? Is that the true... Is that like the high concept scare? It's just confronting us with our own mortality? just a fucking old ass analog TV. Ain't even no Nintendo 64. Ain't no Nintendo 64. That's the one place you can reliably find N64 and Super Nintendos now is in hospitals. The doctor's offices still have like Nintendo had expensive ass licensed systems inside of these little cages so that kids couldn't steal the game. That they would sell to hospitals just so kids would have something to do to keep them quiet in the fucking waiting room. But now every child, even children in like Nambia, have tablets. Every child is surgically attached to a tablet. So they're not going to play no retro consoles. Patient is slated. That'll happen. Uh-oh. I must make some good weed. I like the visual simplicity. Something about this is really... In VR, it's kind of exhausting to have to track everything going on in 3 dimensions. This is... I find this agreeable. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I've been here before. I played that game. I don't want that game. All the same fucking room. I can't even go in the shitters. I can only go in the... It's electronically. See, okay, I have to go in. Is this going to be infinite stairs? Is this the second bamboozle so soon after the first? How dare you play me like that? You ain't even got the budget in the hospital budget to fucking pay for 3D railings. You can only afford the flat 2D ones. How about if you're gonna build a hospital, just already. Just don't build hospitals with spooky shit in them. Don't build any underground parts of it. Don't build any parts without lights. Because this is guaranteed. Have you never seen any horror movies set in hospitals? You're asking for it. I don't mean to victim blame, but when it comes to horror tropes, if you invoke more than 3 or 4 horror tropes, you're asking for fucking spoopamans to pop out. And they'll pop out. Spoopamans fucking love to pop out. That brings them... Is this a training room? I've just been doing... Half of these procedures seem completely unnecessary. Gender reassignment. I know the doctors and surgeons are above me. Do they live like 1 floor up? I don't know, but this is getting strange. Yeah, for sure this is a tranny factory. Who has pictures of bottles? Fuck off. I'm not some kind of art master, but I wouldn't buy a picture of... I think that's just a picture like when you're ordering 1,000 of something on AliExpress. There's just a generic clip art image representative of what you're buying. I have a key. Is it the key to my heart? Is that what's happening here? Is it the key to this heart? This fucking PlayStation 1 internal organ? So apparently this was originally made on some kind of click-and-play style game maker, which is why they needed the HD remake, because in order to improve anything and exceed the limits of the original game creation tool, they had to first port everything over to Unity. Because the first one was like, let's see how good of a game we can make with this shitty-ass make-your-own-game tool. But then, once it got serious attention, they're like, oh shit. Oh shit, now people are asking it to, you know, be more than a hobby project. We have to fucking use a real engine now. Get ready to see a lot of this. Don't bother the doctors, they've got enough on their minds. Deal with it yourself. Yeah, that's fucking Trump care. Death is the poor man's doctor. Oh, one of my testicles came out. That's not supposed to happen. Hold on, I'll put it back in there. Oh. How come the key that I got doesn't fucking open that door? How could it not open that door? This is the meeting room, isn't it? This is where you have sensitivity and diversity meetings, and you all watch a fucking 1990s VHS tape of people with big poofy hair and the kind of smile you normally only see on people when there's somebody off screen with a gun pointed at them, and they're like reading. Yeah, they're reading what they're. Oh, I still have my axe. And they're hostages. It's like a hostage situation. Those don't look like magazines. Those look like something sinister. Can I ask you a question? Can I axe my way through any of this shit? What if I do this? Is this axe attached to anything? Do I just have an axe penis? Am I like Bruce Campbell? But instead of a chainsaw arm, I have an axe penis? If I hold it, the axe just stays up. What does it mean? What does it mean? Oh, hey, wait a minute. Would you fucking... Why is that not working? Okay, there's a spooper man in here with me now for sure, isn't there? I've been hacking away at his diddly ding dang doogus this entire time, I'm fairly sure. Well, if you didn't want me to do this, don't grow large parts of your body through hallways. That's gotta trigger something. It triggers me. It hurts my fifis. Maybe I skipped past something? Maybe there's something here that I can... Ooh. Did I go here before? No, I didn't. Yeah, that'll happen. Oh, it's a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde kind of situation. Where he's like a were-doctor. A werewolf, but you become a doctor. Like Doogie Howser. Doogie Howser was like a level 11 were-doctor. Okay, it looks like something goes here. Like Resident Evil, I have to find something that fits in that space, which means it's going to be round. Some of the budget should also go, besides 3D handrails, it should go to fixing these broken doors, because there's a lot of them. Well, it's not lupus. Oh, hello. Maintenance. I can finally open the maintenance door. Where the fuck is this? Deformity wing. Looks fake. Fake and gay, or just fake? This is actually a pretty big add-on. This is cool for fans of the game who played through all of it and wanted more. Although after 1,000 rooms, I was ready for it to be over. Karamari. What does that mean? Is that just Japanese for Katamari or calamari? Na 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 Karamari Hospital. I'm getting Stairs vibes from this. And I'm still kind of disappointed they tried to pad that indie game out into an entire full-fledged game, because Endless Stairs is a great basis for an indie horror game, but trying to stretch that out. Uh-oh, spoopy time. Spoopy time 100% guaranteed. Why did I turn the generator off? Oh, that's not promising. Can I fucking... Why did I do that? Red fog is never good. Only this TV is working, and it's displaying the Commodore 64 loading pattern. Magical mysteries. Still can't get in the women's bathroom. Why do I want to get in there? Look, I collect tampons, okay? It's not a weird sexual thing. I just put little pipe cleaner arms and legs on them and little googly eye stickers to turn them into little tampon people, okay? Have to fucking know everything about me? Deformity. If you have wings at all, even if one of them is deformed, that's still pretty good. Most people don't have wings. Unless it's like buffalo wings. Like that. Getting worse. This is not... This is like where normally a sane person would just leave. And go and leave like a 1-star Yelp review for this place. Don't come here. It turns into Silent Hill really fast. Spoopin' Man, I know you're coming. You're wasting my time and yours with this farce. Why do we play these games? Oh, that's not standard medical practice. I wish they had slipped in that one x-ray picture of the dude with the Matchbox car up his ass. I think that was from Jackass. Or they should remake The Incredible Journey, where they shrink those doctors down and put them inside a bloodstream, only this time they're inside a Matchbox car. And they're trying to fix his rectum from the inside. Blood does not ordinarily do that. That's the wrong direction. This is highly irregular and against procedure. Wait, what was on the fucking thing? I'm reporting that. Which way do I go? Oh! Bro? Bro? For real, bro? Is that Popeye? That's fucking Popeye! I should be okay as long as he doesn't get a hold of some spinach, because then he's gonna fuck me up. He gets crazy when he gets spinach in him. Was spinach just like a metaphor for crystal meth in the original cartoons? That's gonna be my headcanon. Okay, I have to go talk to Popeye apparently. What if I axe him? Oh, he left of his own accord. Okay. Okay, I'm not going to ask twice. I don't need to know the details of how your arms got like that. I'm sure you injected something in there. Maybe saline. Maybe he's one of those guys who gets off on increasing the size of body parts. So he injects saline in there. Well, maybe don't do that. Maybe assert yourself and have confidence. Acid. Awesome. Now I can make the most bitchin' science fair volcano that 3rd grade science has ever seen. It's gonna fucking erupt all over a little Lego town that I put around the base of it, and there's gonna be some X-Men action figures. What the fuck? Did you trap me in here? Oh. Oh! I know where that goes. Ah, ah. Well... Oh, okay, I died. Let's try this again. Or you know what? Let's see what the time's looking like. It's not been long enough yet. I'm gonna take one more stab at it. Stab. It's an axe. It doesn't really work. Yeah, I'm glad Spooky died. If she managed her money so irresponsibly, building a fucking McDonald's and mini mansion and hospital into the basement of her home. I've heard she's just Casper in a wig anyway.
How the hell you got all the way down here? I didn't even remember there were rooms down here. Well, good luck.
Fuck off. How do I escape that thing? I don't want to do all that over again just to fucking get my ass killed. My ass is the most killable part of me. Okay. Okay. Do I retain all the keys? I think there was a key here before. I don't think I have to get all the keys again. I don't think so. Yes, I do. Apparently I do. I have to go through this without any deaths, otherwise it's all for nothing. This is going to take a lot longer than I thought. Oh, so I ordered a cooler, a thermoelectric cooler, after doing a lot of homework about which one is actually reliable and it's not going to crap out on me. Which apparently a lot of them crap out really fast. Because someone, I'm not going to name any names, keeps moving my drinks, because I get the fucking tall Arizona drinks and they take up a lot of fridge space, and just leaving them out because they don't need refrigeration, quote unquote. Not technically, but in order to actually be good to drink. And that's, the fridge is fucking first come first serve. You're not supposed to be able to displace other people's stuff just because you have something that needs refrigeration more. Anyways, I'll have my own private space for cooling drinks. Hell is other people, man. Anyways, it's really cool. It can also warm things because it's thermoelectric, so it can operate in either direction. Which means, theoretically, not saying I intend to do this, but you could set it to 70 degrees and raise various kinds of fungi, mushrooms in there. There's a stage I've heard from a friend where you germinate jars. You let the spore spread through a substrate consisting of like rice and some other shit. I forget what it is. And it gives it a nice sealed place that's maintenance free, where you just set the temperature and leave it for 2 weeks. And then if you did it right and you didn't get any contaminants in there, then you have a completely saturated jar which you break or scoop out. And that's where the mushrooms grow from. That's where the fruiting part of it grows from. So it has many different uses. You can also, I guess, I also mainly got this just to have a place to keep drinks cool that only I have access to, but also for car trips, for like long ass car trips where you want some comforts, or you want to be able to keep cold drinks, or you want to be able to. I wouldn't use it to heat up food because it will take forever and it will only get it warm, not hot. You can buy 12-volt little mini ovens, and they actually work. They take like a half hour to get really hot, but they do get really hot, and you can like bake cornbread and brownies and shit in them, which is pretty tight to be able to do that electrically. There's a lot of places where they don't let you make a campfire. It's just getting more litigious and strict and shitty, but you can still cook all kinds of things from the electrical system of your car. If like me, your car is basically just giant fucking battery on wheels, which is the best thing about it. Man, if they made a camper, a legit camper like that, or a truck that had just a big fuck off massive lithium battery, a lot of people wouldn't even care about the fact they can drive on electric power. They would just care about the fact that they can camp somewhere and not be plugged into anything, but still have enough stored energy. Because I was doing some napkin math, and I figured out that if I had a Tesla Model S, the battery is so big that I could run all the different loads that I was planning on putting on the Volt for 22 days. 22 days! Not hours. Because that's a 270 kilowatt hour pack, and mine's like a 10.5 kilowatt hour pack, which is a substantial fucking difference. The combined loads were running the cooler all the time, running the infotainment system because I plan to watch movies on it, running the heated blanket all the time because I might have my cat with me, and I think one or two other things. But even a really overloaded estimate where I was running like all the shit at once, I could still go for 20 hours before I need to plug in again. That's hours, not days. The Model S could do it for fucking almost a full month. You can be off-grid without charging it from anything, without having any power input, just running off that giant battery. Because of how efficient 12-volt appliances are. They have to be, because they're not designed for cars with big lithium batteries. They're designed to be run one at a time efficiently off of the lead-acid battery in a regular car, and not drain it completely to where you strand yourself because you can't start the engine. So they're power sipping. They sip power very sparingly. It's impressive. But once you pair that with a lithium battery, you can run it for fucking ever. Or at least you can run it for a full day on the Volt, or for almost a month off the Tesla Model S. That's the number one thing. If I was going to get a Model S instead of a Model 3, that's why I would get it. I would get it because I've seen people car camp in it very comfortably. It's like the Volt in that it has a huge rear space when you fold the seats, the back seat all the way forward. So a lot of people go camping in the Volt and just run everything. They run heaters. They don't even bother to do an electric blanket for efficiency like I do. They just straight up heat the air. And it doesn't matter because they just have so much battery. When you have that much battery, there's just no limits. You can do a full... Most people don't camp for 22 days. Most people camp for at most a week. So you can not only drive out there on your battery and then camp for, say, 7 days, but you can also drive all the way back on your battery without charging it. That's insane. All electrically. I'm not as worried in my case because I can still use the gas generator under the hood. So I'm never going to get stuck, and I'm never going to be in a situation where I used up all my battery on appliances, amenities, so I can't get anywhere. I'll always be able to get where I need to go. I just like the feel of it too, but it's cool how much fucking 12-volt shit there is, and it's super efficient. Why are houses not based on... I guess there's good reasons for that. A lot of appliances need way more power than you can reasonably do off of that kind of... Oh, if I go out and in again, right? Yep. Fuck off, Popeye. You're poorly animated anyways. Popeye the Sailor Man. He lives in a garbage can. Okay, I have to avoid the body bag guy now. Do I do that by fighting or do I do that by running? Uh-oh, it's a fucking fight. I run, okay, I do run. I do run. Ah! Don't do that, that's not cool. Oh, that's not good. Still not good, still running, still chasing me, guaranteed. Guaranteed still chasing me. I'm not safe, I'm not safe. Morgue. Okay, I've got the shiny thing that goes in the plaque. Oh fuck. That's not good. I don't want to meet him. That's a dad I don't want to meet. If he is a father.
This place is much bigger than I thought it would be. It's very interesting.
Way to jack yourself off.
Well, keep going, recruit, and I'm sure you'll make it out. Maybe.
You literally had the main character come and say, look how big and complex we made this. Aren't you impressed? I was until you came and told me to be impressed. Man, it feels comforting to play with the gamepad for some reason. Feels like a nostalgic, but it's a compromise. It's like a compromise between old and new. Uh-oh. How do I get to the... I need to get to the dude's office, don't I? Where's the dude's office? It's here, isn't it? No, it's not. This is giving me Silent Hill vibes. That hill turned out to be not very silent at all. There was nobody to sue for false advertising. It's not the break room. It's not the maintenance room. Not the break room. I think I just covered that already. At least I got past the corpse mini-boss section. Do I have to check all... I don't want to check all these. I want to go where the offices are. What indication is there of where the office is? There's none. There is none. Ugh. Why the fuck is there red fog everywhere? Why does that happen whenever something spooky happens? Did someone have like an explosive vapor period? Now, am I breathing somebody's period now? He's not fucking with me. I'm okay with him as long as he's not fucking with me. Not here either. Ah! Ah! Popeye! I don't have your spinach, man. I didn't touch olive oil. I don't like those rubber hose arms. I don't care what they can do. Where was the office? Was it? It wasn't downstairs. I want to say it wasn't downstairs, but where else could it be at this point? I should really try to remember shit. Here we go. That's the morgue. That's the morgue. Oh, that's not it. Acid. I need the acid for something. I don't know what yet. The fuck is the office? Where the fuck is the office? Can't even go in that side. This is what VR was gonna be. Originally, this is what Palmer Luckey thought it was gonna be before Vive came along and was like, look, motion... Actually, no, motion controllers were planned from the start. But it was assumed wrongly that there was going to be a long period where people were playing mostly on gamepads. And that motion controllers would be a later stage update thing, but instead we went straight to motion controls. Don't. Speaking of things that sound like mochi, don't ever eat budget mochi. Don't eat, mochi is one of those foods that should never be cheap, like sushi. It's just a bad time for everybody. It tastes like broken dreams. No, been here. Been here. Don't I already have everything from here? I do. Okay, this is going to be an entire episode of me trying to find the break room. That's what you signed on for. Don't fucking complain to me, because I'll cry. I'll cry like a little bitch. And you'll feel bad. Maybe. I don't know about that much about you. Do I have to check these one at a time? I have to. Well, I guess this is my life now. Here we go. This is where the offices are. I just assumed the entire time that these were more fucking hospital rooms. Okay, okay. Shit's getting real now. This is gonna be a long episode. I want to do it all in one episode. There we go. It wasn't the spoopy Bowser trick staircase. Okay, so some shit's gonna happen. For sure. Nothing good happens in a place that looks like this. What? I can't read this. Is it? Are you for real? Are you fucking with me? A lot of cute girls here. That was not the right answer. Is this a dating simulator? Is that what we're doing right now? This is a Japanese dating simulator. I never asked for this. Do I really have to do this? This is a flat object, too. I guess I would really do this, though. Even if I was in the middle of a Silent Hill dungeon. I would pick up a Game Boy Advance and play Dating Simulator on it. I would. This is true to life. Can I please get away from this? Alright, I have to quit out of this, apparently. I really don't want to, because it's going to reset all my progress. I'm fucking stupid. I could just hit start. Okay, I'm going to edit all of that out. That was the worst 6 hours of my life. I thought giving birth to that fucking monster megaturd after I ate the compound and burrito. Well, first I invented the compound burrito. Compound burrito technology didn't even exist before then, but after I invented it, I ate the first one and then spent 6 hours punishing the toilet. That was the worst 6 hours of my life, but that fucking haunted Game Boy, it came close. Oh, is this a Bowser trick? It's a Bowser trick, isn't it? Yep. I know all about Gay Bowser's tricks. Don't you fucking haunt me any more Game Boys. I know better than pick those up now. Huh. Are you gonna chase me? Oh shit, it's one of these. Maybe this way? Oh no, oh, I can't do this. But wait, can't I? I have the key now. I think that was my cue to get the fuck out. If I find out there's still more shit down there I have to get. Try to fucking bamboozle me. What was locked that I couldn't open? Is it this? No, it's not. What do you mean real fake doors? Ah! That guy wants to rape my asshole for sure. 100% guaranteed. Wait a minute, didn't I already come through here? Okay, here's the front of the hospital. What could I not open before? Oh, it'll tell me, but without me having to go in. Deformity wing. Oh no, I could never go through there. I'm sure as hell not going down back down that fucking staircase. Unless I have to. I think I have to. I think there was probably a door. I was in such a hurry to get out of there. Okay. Okay, this is where I was trying to get to. I don't have to go back down there. Good. I don't really care about the story, to be honest. I just care about... I guess that is what makes it scary, though, because if I didn't understand why something was chasing me... It's just not a very well done story. I'm having fun, though. Can't knock the fun factor. Oh, is that why he was swollen? Is that why parts of him were swollen? Radiology machine. Didn't I already come through here? Which way, though? I'll find out pretty soon. Okay, this is the right way. This should not be in a hospital. I'm 60% sure. I'm not some kind of expert on hospitals or any other topic. Yep, I'm getting strong Silent Hill vibes, and I like it. All the fine little hairs on the tip of my penis are standing on end. Like the little hairs on a kiwi. I mean the fruit, not the actual person from New Zealand. I guess a kiwi could be a fruit. But then they would hear lame jokes all their lives about the intersection of those two things. Isn't this where I came? No, it's not where I came from. Exit key. Sorry, little angel. Okay. If you played through the main game, Spooky died on Halloween because somebody misunderstood her costume. So apparently Spooky was a patient here and was killed by this doctor. Thank goodness I didn't have to go through that fucking maze again. So that's why this is a special... This is like this is a lore episode. It's a fucking lore. DLC. It's not really DLC. You get it for free if you bought the HD remaster. What's gonna happen when I go through here, though? Okay.
Oh, there you are. I guess there are still some hidden things down here. Well, keep going, and we'll see what happens.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah. See you later.
Hidden Things Down Here was the name of the educational sex ed film they had us watch in like 6th grade. Oh, it's taking over controls. Tight! I had fun. That was really cool. And there were some parts that were just padding like the maze, and that Game Boy was really confusing. I'm pleased though, that was worth waiting for. Unlike the new Blade Runner. That's all for this time, that's all you get. Give your mother my warmest, stickiest regards, and stay cozy.